Well, here we are at Joe Hewitt's place. I haven't been here for a couple of years since he bought this cow pasture. Right out there, you'll see that's Hilo Bay with a surf break-in and all that stuff. This is one spectacular spot. So most impressive here, though, I'm freaked about your shade house. All those plants in there, some of those must have been some of the ones I helped raise for you that are huge now.
Oh, yeah.
This stuff's big.
And we've got some of your plants in the ground over there I can show you already.
Wow. Well, can we go inside and have a look at your shade stuff here?
Let's take a look. They weld all their couplers and everything. And Rudy Shade, 55% shade cloth. You can leave it open now. That's fine. So,
wow.
Yeah, what we did was we didn't know how big a shade house we needed. So I put up basically a quarter of this, and then we started moving plants in, and it was full like the first day.
No way,
and
right?
We realized I need to quadruple it. So then 2 months later, I had the next 3 sections put in, and now we're up to about what is it, about 4,000 square feet? 5,000 square feet.
It's big, I'll tell you that. Well, here.
Oh, yeah, some of these plants came from you. Like all these, you might recognize these Campomynesias that are about to touch the ceiling. You grew these out for me.
Oh, wow, that's that guava family.
Yeah.
Boy, I see the rose beetles like them, huh?
Yeah, there was a time when these were smaller. The rose beetles we didn't have this sidewall up. So the rose beetles came up and ate everything. But now they can't get in here really anymore.
That's nice.
So what do we got in here? So these through here are all durians, grafted durians. We've got a lot of achachas through here.
Yeah.
All the artocarpus, morongs and chimpadacs and things like that down there. There's just a lot. There's about 350 species of fruit tree in here.
What is this?
This is called candle fruit, Parmentiera. It makes a long, skinny fruit. It almost looks like some kind of a pepper, but it's sweet and supposed to taste good.
Wow, man, what? This is great, Joe. Yeah. Stuff looks really good.
I use your formula. This is another Campomynesia.
Oh, okay.
And
use my formula, you say?
Yeah, I've been, the NutriCoat on top of the Pro Mix works really well. The only downside is that after, maybe 8 months or so, the Pro Mix becomes hydrophobic. And like we had about 3 weeks without a drop of rain recently, and everything in Pro Mix was dying.
Because it got surface tension.
Yeah, and I couldn't water it from above. I had to soak them in tubs of water to get the water to come in.
Okay, mine never gets that dry in Mountain View.
It's rare. We had 18 days without a drop of rain, and we didn't have basically all of our water. We were hauling it in from the Puna County tap, and then carrying watering cans to everything.
That'll also explain how it got dry.
Yes, but now we have this. This is functioning now. We have a 3,500 gallon tank there that's being filled by the water catchment.
Oh yeah.
So now we finally have water. We haven't gotten a hose system yet, but next time we have a drought, we'll have a hose to water everything.
And so that's coming off the roof that you built right here.
Yeah, you can see the gutter down in the corner, comes over and dumps in there. Yeah. This property does have electricity if we want. There's power lines, but there's no county water coming up here. We've got to catch our own water.
Oh, you got stuff. Holy smoke, Joe. Can I come shopping here?
Yeah. These are all the cambucas that you grew for me.
Oh, they look really good.
Yeah. Everything from here over is jaboticabas.
I see that.
Yeah. A lot of jaboticabas. We got about 65 different types.
What's with the white bloom on it down there?
That's Eugenia stipitata.
Oh.
A rasa boy. Makes a big sour fruit. Have you ever had that?
No.
Yeah, that tree really wants the fruit. And this tree right here, this jaboticaba is fruiting in the pot.
So you guys, apparently you've been doing a lot of earth moving out here, though, too.
Yes.
So what's up with this?
Well,
what you doing out here?
Well, where we're standing here was just part of this gradual slope, and we obviously needed a flat ground. So when we bought our tractor, we tried doing this ourselves. In fact, we did a big portion of this with the tractor, and it was very tedious with the bucket of the tractor and the box scraper.
It's not made for that.
So I found a bulldozer guy. You can see his dozer still parked over there. And he's been here for like 5 months on and off. He comes, and we're always finding new things for him to do. So he leveled this whole platform, and then he created that up there on top of that hill. That's all flat. That's eventually going to be a concrete slab with a nice building on it for a primary like farm building. And all this here he's been leveling for future expansion if I need more nursery space.
A hole going here. What the heck's going on?
Yeah, this is, you know, it's all about directing the water away from where you want it. So he built a kind of a ditch at the bottom of the slope, and it carries the water all the way down, and it empties into the field down there. And it's been working. We've been struggling in a couple other areas to get the water to do what we want it to do, but this one works pretty well. Yeah, these are all Eugenias. Oh, you grew these for me, the Eugenia patricii. Experimenting with figs. I've got a lot of different figs in here. I'm behind on my nursery potting up. There's always.
You've obviously been pretty busy around here.
All these figs need to go into bigger pots. I don't have any tables in here, and if I start seeds, they're just on the ground, basically. This is Montingia calibura, the strawberry tree or Jamaican cherry. Easy tree to grow. These are a bunch of Hawaiian bananas that are probably going to struggle here with all the bunchy top in the area. Aioli and different things like that. These are more durians. We got a lot of durians.
Okay.
Down here.
So what's this?
That is Keppel.
Oh.
The articarp, the Annona from Asia.
Yeah, okay, I know what Keppel is. I just never seen a big one. I still got a little tiny one sitting on my table there at back at the nursery. How'd the ones go that you brought here? Are they doing all right? Somewhere,
yeah, they're here somewhere.
Here somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, they seem to like it a little bit hotter. This section is all Annonas. All different kinds of Annonas.
Yeah, the hotter part, definitely, by the way. And down here, what you got?
These are mostly Poulasans. I got to do some weeding in here. But these are Poulasans. Have you ever tried Poulasans?
Oh yeah, I love it.
They're incredible.
Yeah, it's my favorite in that whole group.
I would agree. So we found a lot of them this year.
I have a couple trees in the field.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. I fell in love with Poulson over 10 years ago. It's a nice fruit.
We got to visit the Waiakea research station, the USDA research station, and they have a whole experimental plot of Poulasans. We got to walk around tasting them, which was incredible because the interesting thing is all but one of them are seedlings, and they're all really good. So I think the quality from seed on that fruit is incredible.
Well, that's the way almost all of them are grown because the Poulassan doesn't really like being grafted. It's not an easy graft, is my understanding. Yeah, the only ones I've ever seen here on the island, like from Planet Hawaii and that, they're all seedling production.
Well, it's good to know that they work that way. So we planted a ton of seeds, and we picked the best fruits because we got to taste a lot of the Waiakea fruits at the tour, so we pocketed seeds from the ones that were the best.
Yeah.
We're going to grow those out.
So you got a few other things here. What the heck is that?
That's a Garcinia. It's called Garcinia pedunculata. It's from Asia. They use this in like in India and other parts of Southeast Asia as a souring agent. There's a lot of Garcinias like that. They're sour, but they put it in their stir fries, and it's like a pickle. Cut nut, Barringtonia edulis. These are behind you, Maprang, the mango relative, little plum mango. These are Safus. Some of these are from you. You grew some of these from me. These are all different mango type things. Odorata, you remember that one? We tasted that one.
I have a few of the Castoria that came up.
Yeah?
Yeah, from the seeds you left there that time.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. These are paradise nuts from the station, from the Hilo Arboretum.
I couldn't get that up. I could not get that to grow.
Oh yeah, you got some in the ground?
No, the seeds. I couldn't. I've not been able to get those seeds to sprout. This looks like white sapote.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I'm growing that for rootstock. I got to separate them and graft them to something else. And some things I potted up recently. These are this is a pedali, relative of meringue that makes kind of a hairy fruit. the immature leaves on the tree, like the first couple of years, it makes, like, you think this is big. If this were in the ground, the leaves are like ridiculous, beautiful leaves. Then all these here are peely nut. You ever had peely nut?
I picked them up. I'm trying to remember whether I've ever eaten one of them or not. I don't think I've ever cracked one. No.
It's a delicious nut because it's got the unique quality of having a creamy texture, like it's a soft nut.
Yeah, again, it's been off my list just because I can't seem to get the nuts to sprout. Yeah, I've introduced them in the nursery numerous times. My guess is probably they want warmer temperatures to germinate the seed than I got up the mountain or something, because I've never seen one of the seeds sprout yet. Not one.
I mean, they're from Polynesian islands, basically.
Yeah. No, I've never seen one of them sprout yet on me.
These are a bunch of grafted jackfruits we're going to be planting very soon. Some of the only trees we have in the ground are jackfruits right now.
Well, when you get hungry one of these days, at least you'll have something to eat, right?
Pretty soon. January, our fence is due to be put in, and then
you're going to go to town.
We're going to go to town.
You will really go to town from the looks of this. What do you got down there on the ground at the far end of the aisle?
Those are not a fruit tree.
I didn't think so.
That's comfrey.
Yeah, comfrey. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Comfrey's a great crop for here. It grows like a weed in Hawaii. This whole area. It's basically this side of the road. It had Wainaku. It was a Wainaku pasture, and that side of the road was more other grasses. So we're trying to get rid of the Wainaku in a few ways. Over here, we scraped like all the topsoil off, and then we dumped 1 to 2 feet of wood chips over the whole thing, and trying to just suppress it with the chips. It's not really totally enough. You kind of have to keep on weeding it, but it slows it down. And then over here, beyond those piles of soil that the bulldozer put there, we sowed that whole field with inga seeds, ice cream bean. So we're going to have hundreds of ice cream bean trees, and the goal is for it to create such a dense canopy that no light can get down to the ground and just starve the Wainaku of sunlight. And then eventually we'll plant shade-loving things like these garcinias between the inga trees, and then gradually chop back the inga trees. And
interesting idea.
Yeah.
You'll see. Wainaku is a beast.
It is.
It is a beast. It's worse. Folks who live in the mainland who got quack grass or got Bermuda, who think they got life tough.
It's irrepressible. I mean,
no, this is like Bermuda on steroids.
Like you were saying about the comfrey, it leaves, any part of the root that stays in the ground, it'll come back from that.
Any piece.
Any piece.
Any piece.
No matter how much you chop it up. If you chop it up, it makes it worse.
So what's this?
This here, this is Delenia. Delenia, it's more of an ornamental. Delenia or elephant apple. This is basically planted for the beauty of the leaves, and it makes a big flower, and it makes a huge fruit that's like layers that you have to peel off to find this tiny little edible thing in the center. It's like a cabbage, basically. And so it's really, we're going to plant this right by our entrance because it's pretty.
You got yourself a farm here, that's for damn sure.
These are all garcinias here.
I see.
Yeah.
I don't recognize all of them. Some I think I do, but what's this?
Oh, that's one of my favorites, Chirapu, Garcinia priniana. It's more of a mangosteen type Garcinia from Asia, and it makes a little fruit. Very thin skin. You just peel the skin off and eat it like a tangerine.
Nice.
Very delicious. Trying to plant a lot of that one. These are all peach palms here, the type of peach palm that you grow for the fruit, not the hearts of palm. A lot of people growing that for the hearts around here. But this one is selected by a fellow named John Mood.
I know him.
Who picked this one for the oily quality of the fruit. This property is weird. It's like, on average it's a slope going towards the ocean, but in between there's changes, and here the water is flowing away from the ocean in this direction. And we found there was a lot of erosion. There was a channel, the water found a low spot over there, and it was just ripping away all the soil in that whole corner. So the bulldozer came in and regraded it so all the water was heading for this low spot we created, and it's what they call a settling pond. So it's basically a topsoil catcher. All the topsoil will land there. And then we had our first big rain that really tested it and we found even that was overflowing, and then eroding right after it. So then we built this culvert over here. I'll show you in a second to try to direct the water where we want it to go.
I had a similar problem in Wisconsin, and when I built a place for the water to go, it jumped the top of the dike and started ripping the dike out on me.
That's what happened here.
Yeah.
So we're going to be planting trees here. It's where most of these flags are holes for trees. You recognize this tree, Bill? You grew this one for me.
Oh boy, son of a gun. Boy, stuff sure grows around here, doesn't it? That's a soursop, right?
It's the Annona pecans.
Oh man.
Yeah. This was you remember it was very tall when it was last at your place. And
wow.
it's even taller now.
Holy smoke.
I actually wound up topping it. I cut it right here back in February.
You know, I shouldn't be so surprised because I've seen the same stuff happen around. But things will grow here? Yeah. So when'd you put that in the ground?
September.
Ah! Amazing.
Yeah.
Pig prints.
Yeah. They've been messing with this area a little bit. Not too bad.
Oh, nice. Driveway. Road. What the heck?
So this is what I was telling you. When we cut trees, we make piles like this. And these are going to be holes. Those campanillas that you grew for me are going to go in these holes and form a hedge along here. And then we just try to cover the ground with wood and encourage fungal growth and mycorrhiza and all that stuff.
Those logs are what I need to spawn some shiitake. You still got more trees to cut here yet?
A few, yeah, mostly not. That whole area over there is my land too. And
oh wow,
it was completely forested a year ago.
Wow.
So we cut a lot of trees there. Mostly Albizia.
Oh, yeah. So this is the culvert you're talking here then?
Yeah. So the water can come through here and go into that pipe, and actually the whole thing is full of rocks, so the water will actually also go into the rocks. And direct it down the hill.
Pigeon peas, papayas.
Yeah, that's one of your pigeon peas you grew for me.
Perennial peanuts. Oh, there's a Cypomandra batasia.
Yeah. These bananas we planted as bare-rooted keikis back almost exactly a year ago.
Nice.
And these are the apple bananas. So then these over here are dwarf nanwa, and they already made racks, which we've eaten.
Okay, so when do I get my dwarf namwa cutting?
That's right. You were looking for it.
I've been looking for namwa.
I can dig one out for you. So now look, we're on our first rack that's coming from keiki that grew here.
Holy smoke, that's quite a bud.
Oh yeah, this is an amazing banana. Everyone should grow this banana. It's very resistant to bunchy top. And 11 months from keiki to ripe fruit.
Good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I need a sucker. Definitely. That looks good. And so you got a few fruit trees in out here too?
These are more of those pigeon peas I got from you. Yeah, these are a very rare thing called Jacarachia digitata. A friend of mine foraged these in the wild in probably like Ecuador.
You know what they look a lot like? Ceiba.
Silk floss. Yeah, they do, but they're actually related to papayas.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I've seen this at the Gila Repository. They got
have
some
a collection,
weird.
yes.
Yeah.
But we have a species that they don't have. That's, according to my friend who tasted it in Ecuador, it was supremely delicious.
Really?
And it makes a little papaya-like looking thing like this, little orange skinny thing.
And that's
We'll see.
these.
Yeah,
So eventually you will have the supremely delicious fruit here.
We hope. They're dioecious, so I got 5, and we hope we have the right combination of genders.
Wow, well, this is coming along, dude.
Yeah.
You're really moving along here.
This is another Annona. Called Pashti. It's supposed to be about as good as a cherimoya. You never know.
Shiny leaf like a soursop.
Kind of, yeah. It's going well.
Wow, it's getting humid. Look at the haze.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Typical this time of day. In the summertime, it's like, really unbearable. The heat and the humidity in midday, it's hard to be out here.
I'll stay up the mountain.